Hey all, we're back for War 3. I'm starting off on Patch 5, Section 1A. This is a Domino. I'm using Bastion. The node is Obstinate Charge and Knockdown. All you pretty much do is you just re-parry, and you can parry heavy to get a knockdown, or you can bait out her heavy and you can heavy counter safely. This fight, all it takes is an SP2, SP1, maybe another SP1, and they go down. Bastion doesn't exactly have counters to Domino's ability accuracy reduction, but since he's tech, he does not get the, what is it called? The red thing, where you can't dex. I forget what it's called, but yeah, he doesn't get that. Oh yeah, and for this war, we matched an alliance called the New Gods, TNGDS. I'm gonna let the rest of this play out. Okay, so my next fight is Heavy Hitter Nick Fury. This is one of the oldest placements in the game. It's been a placement for around 4 years. In this fight, it's not really difficult. Dust has this thing called Grit, and Grit bypass is unstoppable. The idea for this fight is you build to an SP3 with as much sand as you can. Pretty sure 99 is max, so you just want to get to 99 sand. You get sand by basically doing combos. I think your light attack purifies, and then that's how you build your stand. And then you build to 99, you throw your SP3, this knocks down the opponent, and then you basically win the fight because you can just spam your specials. You will have Grit, you will be in Sandstorm, and it's pretty easy. Also, the safety net of this fight is that Dust is bleed immune and she has a glance, so if you do get hit, you will be safe. Alright, my next fight is this Dazzler versus Photon on Buffet. The fight before this, I had backup. I'm not exactly sure what they used, but no, this was a shared pad. And what makes Dazzler good for this is she's immune to Dex. So, and she's actually immune to Nullify, actually. So, she ignores Buffet. What makes it good is that while Photon is in pure light, she can Dex like that. The only thing is you just can't punish because she has your miss. And what you want to do is pretty much SP1, SP1, SP2. That's how you get your damage. That's how you build your stings. And yeah, you just do it. This fight, I actually play wrong because you actually want to throw your SP2s while you have your energy vulnerability. You place that from your SP1. I actually mistimed it while I was doing this fight. So most of my SP2s, they don't really do much damage because you really want the energy vulnerability passive debuff from the SP1. So this fight took me around 4 minutes. And let me just say, I was kind of stressing this fight. There was a moment where I thought I was going to time out. But I try to do my best to stay calm. Another thing you want to worry about in this fight, the longer you're in this fight, the more buffs she gets. She gets buffs from that one node that gives her the regen and the armor up buffs every 25 seconds. When that happens 5 times, she gains an unblockable passive for like 10 seconds. So you just want to keep that in mind. And other than that, this fight's not too bad. Standard Photon fight. You just want to remember, do not punish her SP2 while she is in pure light. That's about it. Okay, on to our first mini. This fight is pretty easy. It's a standard Bastion versus Onslaught. You want a heavy counter for your opening, or you can just draw your SP2, because most of your damage will come from your SP1s. And the idea is draw your SP2 while you have infection for your 2 Furies. It's not a big deal if you don't draw it while you have infection, because you still have your 1 Fury. SP2, SP1, probably another SP1, and he's gone. Bastion, he makes Onslaught so easy. Alright, my next mini is this Mixmaster Attuma. I'm using Dazzler. My Dazzler is Sig 160, so she's reflecting so much Thorns damage I take. I think at Sig 160, it's probably closer to like a 150 plus 160% damage I reflect. What also makes her really good is once you have your Dancing Boot, that's the pink icon, you dash in, you gain this Pursuit. And Pursuit basically turns off Evade. So, this fight is really easy. At PS1, I think 1 or 2 SP1s, get to your SP2 and they're done. Okay, so this is my final mini of the war. It's Node44 Bullseye. He's on Stun Immune, Poison, and Rupture. This fight idea is SP2, SP1, SP1. You want to draw your SP2 while you have Infection for the Double Fury. You want a heavy counter so that you place Pursuit, so that you can ignore his evade. And most of the hits, you want to hit him during Poison. And while he's in Rupture, ideally just parry the hits so you take very little damage or just hit his block. And I think in this fight I make a mistake with one of my SP1s and he parries it. But I just try to stay calm, and the fight, it still goes really well. And yeah, I'm just going to let the rest of this play out. Just a quick side note, if you're going to take this fight with Bastion, I highly recommend you max out your physical resistance mastery points. That will help you negate most of the Rupture damage in case you play this fight poorly. As for the results of this war, we won 87-2. It was basically a mismatch. And yeah, I will upload the rest of the fights and war videos this season as soon as I get time. Thanks for stopping by, guys.